was a great introduction. Welcome to another Trophy Mages stream here on the Constructive Criticism YouTube channel and Twitch channel. My name's Patrick. Tonight we are going to be jamming some red-black aggro, or mid-range rather. This is the deck that took second and third place at the SCG Classic this weekend, with one difference. I think the deck that took second was playing 3 Phoenixes and only 24 lands. They had cut the 4th Canyon Slough, which I don't necessarily agree with if we're trying to cast a big Glorybringer, so I trimmed that extra Phoenix and added that 4th Canyon Slough back in. Before we get started, though, I do want to thank our sponsors. First off, the network CCMTG, Constructive Criticism. We've got a slew of podcasts with constructive criticism, common knowledge, and limited time only as audio podcasts you can listen to and watch on YouTube. We're also sponsored by Inked Gaming, so Inked Gaming is the place to go for all of your gaming supplies needs, whether it's dice bags, play mats. You can upload whatever image you want, and if you use our awesome coupon code CCMTG10, that'll get you 10% off on your purchase. And that helps us out too. And the way to support us directly is going to be at our Patreon, patreon.com/thetrophymages. That's the best way to support your content creators that you like to watch. So that is the avenue for that. Before we get started, I do want to talk a little bit about the sideboard. As far as it goes, I like having the 4 Duress. Really great against the pesky Esper control decks or the blue-white decks that tend to linger around on Magic Online. Chandra's Defeat for the red matchup in the mirror. Magma Sprays as well for the mirror. Doomfalls I like against the green decks that go big. You can take a Galt out of their hand preemptively. Also really good against Scarab God. You can bring this in against control. I've really been a fan of Doomfall ever since it was printed. Been a big advocate of that. In fact, I think up at GP Portland, I played 4 Doomfalls in my main deck. It was like a 4 Doomfall, 4 Scarab God is what Jabberwocky was doing around that time. So, and he was certainly the blue-black mid-range expert back then. Since we are a red-based deck, normally the exile target creature, unconditional removal spell choice is going to be Vraska's Contempt, but our mana base doesn't really help with that, or isn't really supported enough to have double black. So Hour of Glory will have to do the job as a 2-of. Extra Chandra and more Glorybringers. So those are going to be our options for the sideboard. Pretty stock main deck. Goblin Chainwhirler is a bad boy, and we haven't played a deck on stream with Goblin Chainwhirler yet, so I'm excited to get going with that. One thing in testing that we were talking about before has been this basic swamp, and a lot of people have been an advocate for playing the Black Desert, which I have to say that them being able to cut us off having a black source can be a real problem if we have Scrap Heap Scroungers that we want to bring back. Scrap Heap Scrounger is another reason why we want to play, to be in red-black. The inevitability with Scrap Heap Scrounger, being able to return it for 1 in a black, it's really good against control. It trades pretty well when you're attacking. I also like these unlicensed disintegrations in the main. There's a lot of big green decks floating around, and you can really help unconditionally, push damage through with unlicensed. But back to the swamp. That's what I was talking about before. The swamp. I was playing a Grixis mid-range deck against a red-black opponent on Monday night. Monday night's when I get my standard showdowns in because I don't have the time during the rest of the week. It's my one night kind of to go out locally and play Magic. But I had a red-black opponent who was struggling on mana. He finally found his black source, and I kind of had put him on unlicensed disintegration in hand. So I was able to use my Field of Ruin, and he didn't have a swamp in the deck, that really punished him for that. So Other than that, it's your basic red deck. It's an oldie but a goodie. We've seen this go around the block. It's what I've had success with at the PPTQ level. So hopefully tonight we can get that first on-stream trophy. A couple Soulscar mages. They pair really. It's not the best one drop you can have. It's not like we're playing the all-in low to the ground Flame of the Keld deck. But the interaction with Goblin Chainwhirler is pretty strong. So Courier's awesome. It's starting to see a little bit of legacy play as well in like legacy Delver decks, which is really interesting that people are trying that out in this Eternal format. Remember when this card was just like your throwaway 10-cent rare. Only 2 Hard Kieran in this deck. I think there's a lot of Braids running around. It's not as good as it really used to be. A couple Kari Zevs that attack really well. Only 1 PNLR. That is kind of hedging to the fact that there's a lot of Goblin Chainwhirlers around. Chainwhirler is just such a good card. Being able to wipe away boards. The first strike is really egregious. If someone's attacking with a Vine Mare, or if they have a Vine Mare, it just says no. Because that's a 5/3. So, a couple Chandras, a couple Hazarets, some birds, some dragons. Let's do this. Sorry for the late start tonight, though. Things were getting a little slow. It wasn't really. We're having some computer issues, but hopefully everything is good. We are all set. Let's get into this competitive standard league. Alright, red, black, mid-range. Alright, so we're going to hop into a match. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm really excited and ready to go. It's August, and so tonight, oops, ow, sorry, there, cool, found an opponent. Tonight I decided to wear my Dak Prescott Dallas Cowboys jersey. We won the die roll, we get to go first, that's awesome. Because I'm just so pumped for fantasy football season and football season, so. Alright. This hand looks great. Bomat Courier on turn 1. We can go Hardy Kieran on turn 2 if we'd like, or play Kari Zev, early removal spell, and then something to follow it up with. So we'll keep this hand. And we'll start off with our Mountain Bomat Courier. Oh, that's right. Spencer settings are weird. Good thing that this deck doesn't go to time a lot. It's pretty quick. It's either you win quickly or you lose slowly. Oh, I don't want to keep stop on theirs. Let's stop that. Soulscar Mage. Boo. Alright, well. Second Chandra is not really what we were looking for. I think it's fine to cut their Soulscar Mage and get in for 1. We really want to. This 1/2 is just really hard to attack into. I'm not really a big fan of that, so I'm perfectly fine cutting that. Let's go attacking. And hopefully find our third land here. Kari Zev. Okay. Alright, so we did find land number 3. I think we'll play a Kari Zev of our own. Alternatively, We could play Heart of Kirin this turn, and then next turn if we draw a land, we can tick Chandra up for mana, play Kari Zev, and attack with Heart of Kirin. I think I actually like that. So we'll pass it over, since we don't really want to attack into that 1/3 first striker. Alright, so they're on red-black as well, too. Good to know. Sure, you got it. We will take our 3. Probably a Scrap Heap Scrounger here. Nothing, okay. Well. Shucks, alright. So let's play out Kari Zev, since that is our play. We'll attack with this Bomet Courier. If they have a removal spell, I'll be interested in... I might sacrifice. Okay, so they're going to destroy target artifact. Well, we can't cast any of the spells in our hand. I think I'm going to discard the hand and draw 2. Okay, so we found a Braid and Mountain. And we'll pass the turn. That might not have been correct. I'm not sure. Alright, attack for 3. We'll go to blocks. I will block the monkey, since it's free with first strike. Well, that's no good. Let's cycle this Canyon Slough. Found a Dragon Skull Summit. Okay. We have another Glorybringer in the deck, so we'll want to hold that. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have discarded. I should have just let those 2 cards go away. That hand was just so powerful. So, Rekindling Phoenix in. I have the mana if I draw Chain Whirler to Abrade and Chain Whirl away, so I think we'll just take the beats from the bird. Alright, Heart of Kirin of their own. Scrap Heap Scrounger wasn't too bad. Let's just have a blocker. Question is, if I want to Abrade Kari Zev. Okay. Bowmat Courier. Attack with all those, huh? Alright, well, response to their attack there, we will get in the car. They have another braid. That's gross. Alright, so 3, 4, 8. Jeez. I think we save some damage here and hope to draw a Chain Whirler. Bowmat Courier, okay. Let's go attacking with these guys since Scrap Heap can't block. And I'm going to sacrifice Bowmat Courier after combat here. And we drew a Scrounger. So next turn they'll have 4 with the Phoenix, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. I didn't like Glorybringer in that hand with only the 3 lands. I don't know. I guess with one more land we get to cast Chandra's. Still don't know if we're winning that game though. It's an interesting call because like the less cards gets us closer to being able to, have less cards in hand for Hazaret. Maybe I should have held my cut for a creature that had more impact, like the Karizev, rather than trying to just get in the extra point with the Bowmat Courier. Anyways. Alright, so we're going to bring in our Chandra's Defeats and our Magma Sprays. I kind of like Hour of Glory. Because they hit kills Phoenixes and Dragons and Hazarets. I want to get this Pianular out of here. I think Chandras are a little slow. While they attack for 3, I'm not sure how much I like Karizev. I think I just want to go bigger. Scrap Heaps aren't that great either. I think I'll board out a Scrap Heap. They crew the heart, but they're not really good at blocking. In fact, maybe that's how we're supposed to go. Maybe we're supposed to go, if we are going to go big, bring in the dragons like that. I can get with this. Actually bring in a Doomfall. Keep one Chandra. Alright, we are going to be on the play. I would like to play first. This looks like a pretty good hand. Double Chain Whirler. No plays until 3, but we have good ones, so. We'll give that a keep. Play Grixis. Yeah, the last standard league I streamed was Grixis. That was a fun time. That's what I play on paper. I wanted to see if this red black deck still had legs, which I mean it took second, third of the open. Soulscar Mage. All right. Okay. Mountain. There's so many ways you can play Grixis too. I think Seth Manfield had a video where he was playing the like dragons version of the deck with all right. So here we have an interesting choice. They didn't have a 2-mana play, so I'm kind of incentivized to Doomfall their hand. I'd either take away like a removal spell or a big threat. I think that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, it was like a Grixis Dragons deck that was based off of like Sarkhan, and it had it was like the red based dual lands. Okay, so they just didn't have that. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, well. I think we're going to take they don't really have... We have an Hour of Glory for the Hazoret. These two removal spells trade with our creatures. I think I'm going to take... This is an interesting choice. Yeah, and there's the red-black splashing bolas too. I personally have an affinity for the blue-black version. That yeah, I'm gonna take the Chain Whirler and take away their next play. I personally like the blue-black version that splashes the red for bolas. He's a pretty cool cat. Alright. So Goblin Chain Whirly Boy. Now I kind of wish I'd taken one of those removal spells, since we have we drew this Chandra's Defeat. I think Liliana is a really good combination with Bolas. Like, you play Liliana on a turn where you have all that mana to flip it. Nice, Lance. Probably just going to play out their Hazoret here. No. Okay. Interesting. So we know they played Dragon Skull, Mountain, used unlicensed. So we know those two cards. Okay. I think I'm going to play Goblin Chain Whirler to bait out their Chandra's Defeat, and then I'll land this Chandra. Cycle Slew, okay. Abrade. Okay. This Doomfall's pretty good. I don't think we cast Chandra's Defeat in response. If they want to take Chandra's Defeat, by all means. They'll probably take this Hour of Glory because it's the answer to their Hazoret. Yeah. So now that they know about this Chandra, we'll probably just play it, hold up the defeat, and kill this Soulscar Mage to get our value. Alternatively, we could add 2 red mana to cast Goblin Chain Whirler. But I think just using it as a removal spell for the Soulscar Mage is fine. Scrap Heap Scrounger. Okay. So I have Hazoret and 1 other card. Play out another Chain Whirler. We'll pass the turn. A Braid. Okay. Well, can't do anything about that. Let's play out this Bowmat Courier. So I want to attack. If they play Hazoret next turn, they attack us for 8. Puts us to 4. This is all assuming that they don't have another spell, or assuming they can swing with it. I think we attack with Bowmat Courier. I really want to dig a little deeper, maybe try and find our other Doomfall or other Hour of Glory. So we'll attack. Alright. Magma Spray. That was going to get us anyways. Okay. Okay. Yep, there's Hazoret. 1 card in hand. And we drew land, and we are dead to that Hazoret. That game was interesting. I'm trying to think of where we could have played a little better. I think maybe I was just supposed to take the Hazoret with the Doomfall and use... That would have been a better choice as well. Just take Hazoret with the Doomfall. Don't let them get to that point. Because I should have figured that they were also bringing in Doomfalls. So, anyways, GG's. Oh, man. That kind of sucks. Alright. Grixis. Yeah, I'm playing a little sloppy. Haven't played red-black in a minute. Let's see. Ooh. Another opponent found. Sweet. Alright, hold on, though. I'm going to keep this hand. Oh, I can't see it now. Maybe after. I gotta see that after. I think there's someone like Paddy Too Cool is on top of the leaderboard. Okay, so we did not win the die roll. Island. You know what's really good against islands? Bomet Courier. Throw him a U2. Alright. A braid isn't my favorite. Against control decks. Although, if this is the mono blue storm deck, however, I do like a braid, being able to kill their statuary. But this is a blue-white opponent, so let's attack with Bomet Courier. Rekindling Phoenix is pretty good. The question is whether I want to play around Syncopate / Censor or Essence Scatter. Playing Heart of Kirin plays around Essence Scatter a little better. But playing Scrap Heap Scrounger pushes a little more damage. I think I'm going to lean towards the Heart of Kirin. Cycle. Okay, they're the cycling deck. Interesting. Did that do well at the Open as well? I'm not sure. I'll have to double check the standings. Field of Ruin. Okay. We're going to field our Dragon Skull Summit. Alright, well in this scenario... Where's my swamp? Where's my basic swamp? It doesn't... I'm getting a basic mountain, but... That is an interesting decision. Oh, they're banned? Okay, well... Let's just get her done. Combat, attack for 5. That is a little weird that I can't find my swamp. Because we're definitely playing one. Huh. Alright, Gifted Paradise. Okay, so this is the Bant approach deck. To Thematic Compass. Alright. That is one of the few things we have that does get abraded. But I think since they tapped out here, we'll play our Whirly Boy. We'll crew up the Heart of Kirin. Go to combat and attack for a nice healthy 8. Oh, You know what? I know where our swamp is. Our swamp is underneath this Bomat courier. Alright, so they have Fumigate. Deece plus. That was good for them to have there. Alright, so we drew a Scrap Heap Scrounger. They missed their land drop? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they missed their land drop, so. That's a good sign. Hopefully they're like stuck with some approaches in hand. I will want to hit this thematic compass before it flips. That is a pretty high priority. I guess I could have held the Chain Whirler. Seal away on my Scrounger. Okay. Right, so they probably plan to just activate Compass here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So land was a pretty decent draw. Means we get to play our Rekindling Phoenix. Crew the Heart Kieran. Go to combat and attack. I'm just going to activate Compass. Okay. Attack for 4, so they have Island and 3 other cards in hand. What are they going to play here? Played the island. Sweet. Casting Approach. Nexus of Fate. Whoa. Okay. That's new and exciting. Interesting. Okay. Well, you got it, dude. Cast Nexus of Fate. Okay. Interesting. One, two, three, four, 5. And they didn't hit land drops on either of those turns. They would have played them. I wonder what they're trying to find. This deck is really interesting. Because just getting Fumigate won't do it. If I have another creature, okay. So there's their land for Scavenger Grounds to Fairy. Okay. Shuffle in Heart of Kieran. Well, put it in 3 from the top. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. So they are going to be able to transform their Compass. Alright, well. Let's attack them with Phoenix. Make them use their Spires. Okay. Second main phase, we'll play Goblin Chain Whirler. Cool, he resolves. Killing Teferi, putting them to 1. I do like Spires of Orazka. Spencer has been a little down on the thematic compass, but this card really like makes him play into settle. Oh, dang it! Scavenger Grounds is gonna sacrifice to get rid of my graveyard. That's pretty good. But I have an 0-1. So if we ever get another Rekindling Phoenix in our graveyard, that'll be some good game. Alright, Scrappy Scrounger. Yeah, the Bound deck doesn't play as many counter spells, so at least in the main deck. These unlicensed integrations are just horrible in this matchup. Hour of Promise, okay. So I'm gonna go get 2 deserts to get a couple zombies. Oh, ooh, that's nice. Ooh, yeah, go get zombies. Let me draw a black source and kill you. Sweet. Dragon Skull Summit? No, okay. Well, Heart of Kieran's not bad. Heart of Kieran is not bad. I do just want to draw a black source so we can just kill them. That would be great. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, that's chat. I thought I had that right. Thank you, Spencer. Where is my chat? Oh, that's the Heart of Kieran that they tucked initially. Yeah, you can have that. Let me fix chickadee chat. Wrong. No. They're gonna memory. Okay. Dang it. I wanted to kill them with those. Okay, so we drew drew 2 of the same spell. There we are. Perfect. Alright, and we're back. Gift of Paradise, okay. So 1 won't do it. Casting Spring, okay. So we'll play our Canyon Slough. We have 4 cards left. We'll play out Heart of Kieran. I don't think I want to play this Bomat Courier or Skullscar Mage. I want to save that for after a board wipe of some sort. Hopefully they don't have approaches. Kind of just have to fade Approach of the Second Sun for a couple turns. What are they doing here? Green, white, 2 colorless. Our promise. Okay. Arch of Orozca, if new Rivulet. Alright. I think if they had Approach of the Second Sun, they would have cast it. Let's just draw a Dragon Skull Summit, shall we? And that would give us 6 mana to kill 2 of these zombies. Oh, no! Ah, what? Why? Ugh. Okay, I love misclicking. I'm the best at that. It's alright. Play our mountain. We'll pass the turn. We'll fade Approach the Second Sun one more time. We'll go end of turn. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Okay. Would you stop drawing cards, guys? Okay. Play Scattered Groves. Spring. Okay. Okay. Get main. End step. Unlicensed Disintegration, a zombie. You take 3. Okay, they're committing that. Zombie. No, don't do that. Fine. Alright. So we have a couple flyers now. Hopefully this Broyo resolves. That way we can go attack with 8 in the air. They'll maze one of them. Let's accrue heart. Go to combat. Attack. And we will not exert on the zombies. We're not afraid of our life total. Have settle. Mind. Okay, they're gonna draw 2. Okay. So take 4, go to 2. Hold the baby. No approach. Come on. You know you don't want to do it. Cycle Scattered Groves. Sure. I'm pretty surprised they haven't found one in the, last 20 cards of their deck. They've used 40 cards. Or seen 40 cards. Don't have it, don't have it, don't have it, don't have it. It's a fairy. Okay. Draw a card, untap 2 lands in next end step. That's cool that they can untap these Gift of Paradise lands. Hour of Promise, okay. Maybe their plan, maybe they're not actually playing Approach to the Second Sun, and they're just this, like... Okay, so they're on this, like, Bant lands deck that's just going to attack you and take extra turns with Nexus of Fate. Yeah, we won't block, we're fine. End step. After they've untapped their lands. Okay. Yikes. Yep, that's a Nexus of Fate. I didn't know this card was, like... I forgot that that card is standard legal. If that's the way they win the game, I mean... I didn't want to play into Fumigate. I wanted to keep these cards in hand. But... Man, that's a lot of dudes. I kind of want to put this deck together in paper, but I don't have Nexuses of Fate. Huh. Yeah, they got it. Dang it. If we'd only had one more land, we could have unlicensed. Sad day. Alright, well. So in this matchup, I like the extra Chandra. Don't like these Hour of Glories, but I'm all about these Doomfalls and Duresses. I think Abrades can get out of my deck. I would like to kill the, oh, we want dragons too. I would like to kill their artifacts, but not really about that. I like keeping the cut to ribbons. Maybe go like this and just be like super threat dense. Play the discard spells. Yeah, like this. But that Nexus of Fate build is really interesting. I kind of want to get their list. So we'll wait for them to finish sideboarding. Yeah, for all this time I was like, just like, fingers crossed. Oh, hope they don't have Approach to the Second Sun. But it turns out that they, I don't think they're playing Approach to the Second Sun. Well, I like to play first, yes. Well, has 2-drop, 3-drop, kill him, so we'll give it a try. Mulligan to 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay. Mountain Goat. Yeah, what even is the price on that good old Nexus of Fate? Drown Mountains. Play out our Scrap Heap Scrounger. Ha! Field of Ruin. You thought you could fix your mana. Are you doing oh no, it's just freezing. Okay. We will not play the Ether Hub. Let us attack for 3 with the Scrounger. They're going to seal it away, that's fine. Because post-combat we have a Whirly Boy. So in our, in my post tonight for like the Go Live notifications on, on Twitch and, on Twitter and Facebook and such, I added the flavor text for Goblin Chain Whirler. If it'll pull up. And that's kind of our motto tonight, is, stop lagging. It's just in the card viewer. The Matic Compass. Okay. Alright. This is getting a little frustrating. I think it must be something with me, like, wanting to click the card and do the card viewer. That's weird. Alrighty. Go, Gadget. Chain Whirler. But yeah, no, his flavor text is pretty cool. Being, the trick is to, once you start, you don't stop. Come on. Yeah, I think this has a problem with the card viewer. Okay. Now, question is if they want to hold up Settle the Wreckage, which it appears that they will do. Ooh. Haha. Ether Hub. Let's duress them. No Settle. Okay. I do have a couple to fairies. So coast is clear. We'll attack for 6. I'll go get a basic land, probably a forest. Yeah. Play forest there. Alright, now I kind of wish they would use this Field of Ruin. I think we are going to play our Glorybringer. And attack for 4. Because they do have this hostile desert. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Oh, that's dumb. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. They do have... There we go. Never mind. Not dumb. So, I was playing around hostile desert. And rightly so. They cycled the Scattered Groves. Probably like thinking, I'm a genius now. I kind of wish they would have Field Ruined this Ether Hub. Now they get to activate Compass. So now there's a... Okay, so they have Island in hand and Teferi. 2 unknowns. So with this land in the graveyard, they can activate the Hostile Desert. And it becomes a 3/4 creature, which blocks our dudes. Although... Okay, they're playing Gift of Paradise. 9. So if we attack all, we could get settled. Land was not what we wanted there. Yeah, I'm not going to play into this Hostile Desert. We'll just keep bashing in with this dragon. But now, like, every turn we don't get in, they get closer to flipping their Compass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're going to flip Compass next turn. So that's no longer an option. Oh, they still have Island? Okay. Played Hashtag Oasis. Does this mean they have... an hour? Just Fumigate, huh? Okay. Wish we had a black source to bring back our Scrounger end of turn. That would be great. Okay, well. Play Hazoret the Fervent. And I guess we'll play this Mountain. Make them use their Spires. And now we have a plan of discarding cards to deal 2 damage. To Fairy, okay. Found their Artorazka. That's some bad news bears once they get to do that. We just keep drawing lands. Good thing we can pitch them with Hazoret. No, oh! Man, okay. Am I supposed to... Yep, that's a thing. Okay. Why wouldn't it let me undo that? I don't want to attack with Hazoret into their... they have the Spires, and if they have Settle, it gets rid of my... my Hazoret. Draw a card, which I might discard. Yeah, Teferi's so powerful. This deck might be like Ban Approach might be something to look back into with the big decks being mono green. It's pretty soft to all the board wipes that Ban Approach gets to play. It's pretty miserable for red black to play against this like slow prisony deck. Lyra, huh? Alright. Lyra's pretty good. I was going to discard this Doomfall, but now... Yeah, we'll have to play this Canyon Slough, unfortunately. Because we want to try and get rid of this Lyra. But this is a uphill battle, to say the least, against this Teferi. They're just, like, getting to do everything. Maybe we can clock them. That is one thing I like about Magic Online. Well, I mean, it allows for another avenue against these dirtily blue-white decks. Carnity. Okay. So what do we want to draw here? We want to draw like Unlicensed to kill Lyra. And we can Doomfall the Carnity. Nexus of Fate. Okay. I think they're just playing Nexus of Fate instead of Approach of the Second Sons. And, like, winning with Teferi's. Taking, like, all the extra turns. Okay. So, this is us dying because of Nexus of Fate. Let me just message these guys real quick. Nexus. Yeah, because we're dead to these broyos. And damage. Oh. We have another turn, maybe. Unless they have Nexus of Fate here. Now even Doomfall doesn't get the Carnity. So we will do it right this time. Ah, I did it again. Never mind. I can't do that right. Drat. Ugh. was a really cool deck. I'm like, it's kind of sad that we lost, but like, not as sad because that was a really sweet deck. This one I like. Double Dragon seems okay. A removal spell if they're a creature deck. We'll keep. And looks like they're going to be on the play. And they always have the Llanowar Elves. Alright. Chandra's not bad. Let's play Soulscar Mage. Hopefully they don't have a really good turn 3 play. Okay, Scrounger's not bad. Alright. That's fine. Alright. So, I kind of want to... I have some interesting choices here. Well, one interesting choice. I have this Abrade, and I guess if they have Blossoming Defense, I want to have them use that on my turn. So yeah, I guess we do this sorcery speed. And that does let us attack with Soulscar Mage into the Llanowar Elves if that does resolve. Where? Okay, so I can see it in the chat. They've cast Blossoming Defense, targeting the Scrounger. Okay. Alright. Attack with Scrounger. Sure. Kind of want to draw a Chain Whirler this next turn. That would be sweet. Okay, mono Scroungers. Goblin Chain Whirler. Yeah! Yeah, we called it. Sweet. Okay. So now they have no good attacks with these Scrappy Scroungers. They don't have black mana. This last card is probably a Galta. They're probably just going to go 3-3, so 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. Oh, jeez. Interesting. Blossoming Defense doesn't do it. Okay, they're just throwing those in the graveyard. Do they find a black source? No. What do they play? Steel Leaf. Okay. Well, I think we're just going to Chandra minus, kill Steel Leaf Champion. I will leave the Chain Whirler back to block this Scrappy Scrounger. They're now in top deck mode. Next turn, we're going to add mana for Glorybringer. Yeah, we win that one. Sweet. Alright. So in this matchup, I like the dragons. I like us going big. So Glorybringers... Here, actually, I'll put these over here to the side. Oopsies. So 2 Glorybringers, Chandra, Glory, Doomfall to get their big stuff. I'm not really interested in bringing in Magma Sprays. It is 1 mana interaction for their turn 1 elf, but I'm not as excited for that. We'll board out Soulscar Mages. Karizevs aren't as good here. I like the Glorybringers and the Hardikurans because they fly over. I also could see trimming here. Maybe go like trim a Bomat and a Scrap Heap. Because Scrap Heap doesn't, like I said before against the red-black, it doesn't block really well. Which against mono-green on the play, that's going to be pretty important to do, is to be able to block. And Bomats, we are on the play, so they're not as good. I want to keep all these other removal spells. These Unlicensed seemed really great. Actually, maybe that isn't a reason to keep the artifact count a little higher. Is because we want Unlicensed. Well, Unlicensed is good either way. Like, the 3 damage is probably just gravy against them. Alright. So we've got a Bomat Courier draw. We have Unlicensed and Hour of Glory. Those are good. Rekindling Phoenix is nice in the air. If we draw some lands, we'll be set. I'm about that. Hopefully I don't have the turn 1 elf again. Come on, opponent. Let's play some Magic. Wonder what... Okay, there we go. Like, oh, man. I don't know what I'm going to play on turn 1. Alright, Swamp is a good draw. We will not play the Swamp just yet. Let's go attacking with Bomat Courier, because they're probably not blocking with Llanowar Elves. I kind of wish the Swamp was a Dragon Skull Summit, but I can't complain. That way we could cast a Chain Whirler if we draw it, but... Alright. There is a Steel Leaf Champion. Alright, I'm going to attack with this Bomat, because they're less inclined to block. They're not going to block with this Steel Leaf, with us leaving the 2 mana open. What? They're blocking? Oh, man. Okay. Wow, I didn't think they'd block. Huh. If I had a Braid here, they would, like, be toast. Interesting. Okay. Sure. That's super weird. I did not think that they would block there. We have all these braids. Like, that's pretty crazy. Alright. Vine Mare. Alright. Take 5 here. I think. They decide to attack. They do. Alright. We're going to attack again. Because they don't want to block and trade with the 5/3. And then post-combat, we're going to unlicense the Steel Leaf Champion. No blocks. After declare no blocks, we'll just cast unlicensed. Because we don't want them to untap and be able to have Blossoming Defense. Alright, Rodus is pretty good. And Galta. Okay. Good golly gosh. We need to land right now, or we are... Well, we're still dead even if we drew land for Hour of Glory. Wow, I did not think they would block. Huh. Interesting. Alright, well, good games. Not games. Even with Rekindling Phoenix, Galta's a... in the business, they call him a big broyo. In that case... Still want to braid. Or have they been... Let's see. So they've got Vine Mare that can't be hit by it. And this green deck is really good. Maybe I want a spray. I think we have a pretty good setup. I think you just kind of had the nut. I'm not liking Bowmat Courier as much. Maybe... Maybe having Soulscar Mages is better because we have Chain Whirler to just shrink all their stuff. I think I can get behind that. And it putting -1/-1 counters on stuff might actually be important. More important than the damage. I am not going to keep the 6-lander. I think we can do better than that. I think this would qualify as better. We'll keep this. We see spray on the scry. Yeah, we'll top that. No, we've got 2 removal spells. I think I can safely put that on the bottom. Let's play the Canyon Slew so our mana is perfect. I like Cut to Ribbons as a finisher. Being able to get in those last points of damage. Come on. This keeps happening. I gotta stop clicking on cards, which is kind of annoying. Yep. That's a Llanowar Elves. This... Oh, that was a good draw. I like Doomfall. This is in a braid for the Llanowar Elves. So next turn we get to Doomfall their hand. We just kind of need to draw lands now. No turn 2 play. Okay. I like that. Unlicensed isn't bad. Let's take a look at their hand. Whoa. Holy horses. They have double Ronus, which is like incentivizes me not to take a Ronus. I can kill Thrashing Brondon with a unlicensed integration or a cut. So we will take one of these horses and pray. Alright, Forest, Ronus. Alright, land is good. Land is good. Okay, so found Blooming Marsh. Okay. Play Thrashy B. Okay. Interesting choice. So now I have a choice here where I could sorcery speed cut the Brontodon. That leaves me no options. It means they play Vinemare next turn and attack for 5. It's not the worst. If I wait, maybe I can get them to pump the Thrashing Brontodon before they attack. So that, like, play Thrashing Brontodon. Well, no, they just play Vinemare. So we'll use our mana not as efficiently. This Hour of Glory is going to be sweet because we will be able to get the Ronus out of their hand as well, because we're going to exile this god, and it's going to be great. Okay, so play Vinemare. Attack for 5. That's fine. Alright. Let's do this. Come on. Don't lag on me. This is also like the most flavorful Hour of Glories I've ever cast. Because it hits so Thorn Lieutenant and Cartouche of Ambition. They drew Llanowar Elves. Okay. Attack for 5. Alright. Say spell or ability? Geez, Thorn Lieutenant's very good. Oh, I gotta stop clicking those. Alright. So we know the last card in hand is Cartouche of Ambition. I think what we do is we play Hardikirin. Well, hold on. If we play Hardikirin and leave up Unlicensed, we can unlicense the Thorn Lieutenant. They'll take 3. Yeah, because then I want to set up a turn where and maybe they'll put the. It's not likely that they'll put the cartouche on Thorn Lieutenant, but we might be able to get him there. Next turn, I think I'm just leaving Glorybringer back. Found land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're going to unlicense this elf. Because they don't have 6 mana. Stop lagging. Yep, you get your elf warrior. Use this at 4. Alright. Here we are playing a Glorybringer, and we will crew Heart of Kirin. This guy is on blocking duty. Oh, Hashep Oasis. Boo. Boo. Okay. Stop the lagging. Yep, you put a -1/-1 counter on my Glorybringer. Okay. So, because of the way they did that, I think I have to block the Glorybringer with the Vinemare and hope to draw another creature with power 4. Or, sorry, just draw a creature to crew. Well, another dragon is fine. Alright, attack with all. I'm going to crew with Glorybringer. We're going to go to blocks. I'm going to trade my Heart of Kirin for their Vinemare. Take 2, go to 1. Unless they drew Blossoming Defense? No? Okay. We're still alive. And it's just running dragons off the top. Now, I don't think we can attack yet. I could, like, attack and exert. Well, yeah, we can't attack yet because we're at 1. Okay. Chandra's pretty good. Let's us remove one of these guys. I can attack with 1 Glorybringer. We'll exert and kill the Elf Warrior. I guess I could have attacked with this other dragon as well, if I was gonna, and just not exert this one. Looks like they are flooding out a little bit. Okay, sweet. Opponent conceded. We did draw very, very well. I did not think we were going to win that game, but I think we played to our outs. That last one wasn't a good attack. I probably could have attacked with the Glorybringer. But yeah. We got the win, baby. Oh, we did get pretty lucky on that that last bit there. If there's someone in chat to clip that, that would be sweet. We go Glorybringer into Glorybringer into Glorybringer into Chandra. But I mean, that's why we put them in the deck, right? Is so we can draw them. Alright. This hand has a couple lands and spells. We can cast most of the stuff in here, so I'm fine keeping this. Looks like we are on the draw. Ooh, Cinder Barons. Okay. So I'll play this Canyon Slough. We'll see how this plays out if I want to play Canyon Slough number 2 next turn. Because next turn we have Soulscar Mage. Okay. Slow lands. Okay. So they didn't play a threat. So I am going to play out Canyon Slough number 2 and play Soulscar Mage number 1. They have a Magma Spray? Alright, that's fine. Goblin Chain Whirler. Alright. Well, I like playing out Soulscar Mage. And I'll just abrade this now. I lose out on precious prowess triggers, but oh, what the heck? There we go. Okay, Scrap Heap Scrounger. Not bad. So this turn, I don't really want to unlicense the Scrounger because they can just bring it back. But we'll play Kari Zev and we'll start attacking. And hopefully we draw some of our high-end spells. Okay, we'll take 3. No plays, huh? Alright, well. Let's go attacking. No plays, huh? Oh, okay, we're here at the end step. End step, unlicensed Kari. Okay. Ooh, I actually should have maybe unlicensed their Scrappy Scrounger in response. We'll take 3. I want to use unlicensed on something bigger. All right. Azurite was a good draw. We'll play out Kari. What do they have? Unlicensed or something? Vraska's Contempt. Okay. Okay. Well, I can't do anything about that. We'll attack for 1. This is an interesting deck. Most black-red decks can't play Vraska's Contempt because the mana, but I guess they're splashing. They're like harder into the splash because they're playing Cinder Barons. Jeez, come on. Rekindling Phoenix, huh? Alright, well we will block... no, wait, never mind. Reset blockers. Never mind. I forgot that it's a 3-2. Alright. I did not want to see another Dragon Skull Summit. We will play it, however. And I will attack with Kari, because I'm not blocking with Kari. What I would like to do this next turn... Man, opponent has no fear. If I had Magma Spray, this would be a very bad block. But again, I guess, never mind. If I had Magma Spray, I would have used it on Scrap Heap Scrounger a while ago. But my plan is to unlicense Disintegration, the Rekindling Phoenix. Hopefully we draw a... Okay. Another Vraska's Contempt. Let's hit their bird, I guess. Take 3. This leaves us an out to have Chain Whirler. Okay, well, we drew a lot of lands. Maybe could have cycled one of those Cane Slews, but I didn't know if I would draw another land. This deck does only play, 25. Okay. Whew. So this matchup, I like bringing in Magma Sprays, Chandra's Defeats, for their Scroungers and other red threats. I think Chandra's a little too slow. I could see Hour of Glory and Doomfalls. Possibly Dragons. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go taller. But I think against Chain Whirler, I'm fine boarding out these Couriers, even though I'm on the play. Where does that leave us at with these? 62. I think Pia is not as good. And Scrap Heap doesn't block as well. So I think we'll go up like this. Man, voice is starting to hurt a little bit. Sort by CMC. Yeah, I think this is fine. Kari looked a little unimpressive. And maybe Scrap Heap Scrounger is just like better than Kari. at attacking for 3. It keeps our artifact count like medium. I think on the play I'll have the Scroungers. On the draw, maybe I'll have the... I would like to play first in this matchup. I don't know if I like this hand on the play. So it has a cut. That's the only spell I can currently cast because I don't have a black source. My earliest threat is on turn 5. I board out the Bowmat Couriers, but I want to see something like a Scrapheap Scrounger or a Soulscar Mage. Something more to do early. That might be incorrect, but I don't think this hand can get there against a threat dense mirror. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan. Okay. Heart of Kieran gives me something to do on 2. I'll top Hour of Glory. We'll play our Canyon Slough. And they kept their 7. Okay. They play Cinder Barons. Alright. We'll play out our Heart of Kieran. Which is also an argument to, like, not having Heart of Kieran in your deck and after sideboarding, because abrades are things. Cycle Canyon Slough. Okay, I'm about that. Second main phase Pia, huh? Is that something I want to abrade? Pia makes a Thopter token. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll deal 3 damage to Pia. Alright. Unlicensed isn't bad. They cast Karn Scion Aversa? I'm looking at the chat off screen. Jeez, okay. I was not expecting Karn. This is like the old build. I haven't seen Karn on a main deck for, or, it's not necessarily main deck, but I haven't seen Karn in a minute. Alright. Plus in Karn, you can have the Cinder Barons. No attacks. Alright. Hazoret is fine. I'm fine playing Hazoret here. Crewing up Heart of Kirin. And attacking Karn. That is one thing Hour of Glory doesn't do. I kind of wish it would. Is be able to take care of Planeswalkers. But you can't have everything. Like, there's a reason they play the Vraska's Contempt. So I wonder what they're considering here. They could block and keep their Karn at a high loyalty. Which is like why they left it back, right? If they choose to let Karn take 4, they keep an artifact. If they decide to start making construct tokens, which I think it's more of just a card advantage engine. Yeah, so they'll block. That's fine. Play the Cinder Barons. They're probably going to minus the Karn. Yeah. They're going to minus the Karn to get back their bird. They'll play that. Land was a good draw. I will be casting Hour of Glory on this Rekindling Phoenix. We will crew Heart of Kirin with Hazoret. We'll go to attacks. We'll attack Mr. Karn. Man, this card is just like gained them so much life. Cause I can't let it stick around. So top 2 cards. You can have Canyon Slough. Wonder what they have in hand. Our last turn made sense. Having, you know, their mana worked out just right to be able to play tap land and then bird. But I kind of wonder if they have something else. Looks like they have an... So they play Swamp. Okay. They keep Canyon Slough in hand. That's good to know. Come on. Come on, deck. There we go. Okay. Whoa. Liliana Death's Majesty. Okay. Yeah, this is like the big red-black deck that I was playing back in the day. There we are. Welcome to the battlefield. Probably gonna... Okay. Interesting that the plus... Liliana. Mill land Vraska's Contempt. At this point... Guess we could play Land Glorybringer. Attack. We now have Hazoret that can attack. I don't know if I want to clear... Which one I want to clear. Whether it... Maybe Glorybringer is not exerting here. Maybe I attack Liliana with Hazoret and Glorybringer at Karn. Yeah, I like that. At Karn. If they want to chump with Zombie, that's fine. What do you have here? Do you have a Chandra's Defeat? That would be gross. Okay. Did not have Chandra's Defeat. Heart of Kirin. Okay. Okay. Ether Hub. That's a fine. That's all fine. Now this turn, I am going to exert with the Glorybringer on the zombie. What are we waiting for here? So I want to, I think this next turn, depending on what we draw, hopefully we draw something like maybe a Chain Whirler, so we can crew Heart of Kirin. My plan is to attack with Hazoret. I guess we can send both at Liliana. Let's see what we draw here. Heart of Kirin. Alright. So I think I am hopefully... I'm fine trading away Heart of Kirin. Or actually I can just discard it with Hazoret. So let's... That's kind of an awkward spot. We know they have Canyon Slew in hand, so they have 4 other cards. I think I would like to clear... No! Oh! Damn it, I did it again. Okay. I gotta stop doing that. That's... Alright. They should have been at less life. I would like to have discarded that with Hazoret. I would never make that mistake in paper. So we're gonna attack Liliana, and exert. Killing the zombie. Hopefully they go minus to crew. And we will unlicensed Heart of Kirin. They're going to contempt Hazoret. Okay. So this would have had them at 17. If we, so they milled Scrap Heap Scrounger, Mountain. Cycle the Canyon Slew. Okay. Don't know that anymore. Pianalar. Make a token. Alright. Kindling Phoenix is not bad. No, through combat there. I didn't hit okay. I went to go crew with my Hardicurin. Man, that is... That is not cool. I should... Okay, you're going to return Scrap Heap Scrounger. Man, I would never make that mistake in paper. I can't believe that happened. Cinder Barons. Make a zombie. Mill over a couple lands. Huh. I'm gonna crew with Hardicurin. They don't have any creatures in their graveyard currently. Just want to make sure. I'm gonna block their Scrap Heap. Save some life. I forgot about Pia's ability. Okay. Let's cut Thopter. Chandra's defeat for Glorybringer. I'm going to attack Liliana, see if we can clear that one. Okay. We are certainly not out of the woods yet. Doomfall. Okay. That's pretty good. I will exile my Phoenix. Attack us for 6. And we find a mountain. Karn. Give them the Dragon Skull Summit. Leave them without Phoenix. They already play their land? Sweet. No. Attack us for 6. And we drew another land, so... Huh. X is 5. Nowhere near killing them. We're dead to these zombos. I'm definitely going to have to watch these back after to see if there are any actual decisions that in like this match that I could have done differently. But like the misclicks are like unexcusable. I think I need to play more on Magic Online. I've been trying out Arena a little bit since we got our Arena codes, but that is no excuse. There's no way I should be misclicking that much. But while we're waiting for an opponent, let's take a look at the deck and talk about it a little bit. My impressions so far, I think it's still really powerful. I think that red-black deck that our opponent was playing is pretty well set up to beat the mirror. Like, that's what they plan on doing. Playing Vraska's Contempt also is a pretty big game against green, which might be the right choice. Some lists I saw weren't playing the other two Glorybringers, but they were playing Hour of Devastation, which I think is a better sideboard plan. Alright, so we did not win the die roll. We're on the draw. I can't keep this one lander. This one seems fine. Got a 2-drop and a 3-drop. I think I'll keep the Abrade on top. We're looking for lands, kinda, but we also can buy more time to find those lands with an Abrade. So basic swamp. Diagraph Ghoul. Okay, we're playing against zombies. Kinda glad I kept the Abrade on top, because we will need those to kill lords. Karizev is also a pretty good blocker. If near Deadlands. Attack for 2. Alright, Scrap Heap Scrounger. Not a zombie, but totally acts like one zombie. I have the options of playing Karizev or holding up a Braid. I'm not sure which is correct. So Karizev can block the 2/2, but not if they play a 3-drop Lord. So Karizev can't block either creatures if they play a 3-drop Lord. So I'm gonna instead hold up this Abrade. They did not play a Lord. They would have done that before combat, so we will deal 3 damage to Scrap Heap Scrounger. Another 2/2. I wish they would have played some Dread Wanderers as their 1-drops of choice. They cast Graveyard Marshal. Okay. So, Unlicensed is good, but can't really get too much value out of it. I think we just play Chain Whirler here because it blocks everything, and just hope they don't have a Vraska's Contempt, because it does dodge Fatal Push, but they can't really attack with anything yet with the Chain Whirler in play. Okay. Lord of the Accursed. Sweet. Yeah, see, even with that Lord, they can't really attack into to these guys. So I think I play... I could play Karizev. It's a better blocker. But I anticipate if they don't have removal for this Goblin Chain Whirler, that they will activate Lord of the Accurse's other ability, where they get to pay 1 in a black to give all their zombies Menace. Which is a problem. But I still think that's better than the Scrappy Scoundrel we're really not attacking right now. And having the Menace blockers means we can like double block on a one of those zombies if they do decide to do that. So, and even if they deadlands the Chain Whirler, it gives us enough first strike to be able to do that. And if they play a Liliana's Mastery here, which this smells like, which makes their creatures 4/4s. Okay, no, so they're putting 2 -1/-1 counters there. Oh, never mind. They can still attack. Yeah. That's a lot of damage. So 4, 7, 10. Go to 6. Okay. That doesn't do it. I'm gonna play Scrappy Scrounger, not having that black source. Alright. Well, let's concede the game because we cannot really beat this. In fact, yeah, I guess we'll just pass the turn. We'll let them see if they give all their bros Menace. If they show me something else. Yeah, they're gonna go Menace. Okay. Let's draw a card. So if we had Bottom of the Abrade, we would have had this mountain, which wouldn't be enough. Still, okay. Yeah. I think that was all correct there. I kind of keep saying that just because I want to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do, you know, or trying to make, even when we're not doing as well, to be still making the correct plays. So I like Magma Sprays. I don't like Bomat Couriers. A Braid seems pretty important. Not as big of a fan of Mama Nalar. Chandra might gain us some more life. I kind of just want flyers. I don't even think the Hour Glories are very good here. Just because, well, maybe they're better than Kari. I'll trade out 1 Kari for an Hour of Glory. It's good to be able to kill their lords when they get out of range, but all of our removal should line up pretty well against them. And, like, I want to win with these flyers. We will take the play. And this is the hand we like to keep. They are going to take mulligan to 6. And Scry is on the bottom. Alright, we'll lead on Canyon Slough. Then we get to go Hardicurin into Goblin Chainwhirler. Kinda wish those Dread Wanderers, or those Diagraphs would have been Dread Wanderers this last game. Dying to the force that is Goblin Chainwhirler. This boyo doesn't stop. So 2 mana. Gifted Aetherborn, huh? Okay. So 4th land is good. Question is, if I want to attack with Hardicurin this turn. So we are going to play the Goblin Chainwhirler, because that just kills the Dread Wanderer. I guess it's like essentially attacking for 2, because it's like attacking for 2 because they don't have Fatal Push-Up. They can attack us and gain back to 2. Graveyard Marshal, okay. Diagraph Ghoul. Alright. So this turn, we're going to play Chandra. I'm going to tick up to Exile and attack for 4 with the Hardicurin. Yeah, we will not cast Hardicurin, have him take 2. Remove a loyalty counter. For a Planeswalker I control, go to combat. I will not attack with the Goblin Chainwhirler, however. I would like him to be able to first strike down any of these Broyos. The next turn we have Dragon. Just kind of the curve. No attacks, and they're tapped out. Oh, I think they're just dead in the air. These are a good set of draws. We have 5 mana, so we can plus to exile. Swamp enter the exile zone. And this is how we want our games to go. Yeah. Okay. So I think we boarded correctly. I like where we're at. I might want to have Karizev on the draw. Or maybe not. You know what? I think I'm going to board out a Scrap Heap Scrounger. I'm going to bring back in Pia. I'm going to take out a couple of these Scrap Heap Scroungers because they don't really block. They don't block really well. This keeps our density of being able to crew Hardicurin at a fine rate. And I think I will bring in a Doomfall. Liliana's Mastery is just like such a big game against us. Nah. Maybe Scrounger is better. Because if we get to 5 mana there, I think... Yeah, that seems fine. I don't... I would like to be able to take their 5-drop with Doomfall. But it's really unimpressive as a removal spell. And I'm not really just going to play 3 mana Duress. That's not very efficient. So I think we'll go like that. So they're going to play first, I would assume. That would be the logical destination there. They mulligan to 6. We, however, I don't think will. We've got decent tools to race. We've got a Goblin Chain Whirler and an Abrade. Dragon as a curve topper. I think we'll keep this hand. So they kept their 6. Alright. No 1-drop. That's pretty good. Alright, we'll lead with Mountain. Send it back. Drawing land is pretty good. No 2-drop. Interesting. What do they keep? Well, I'm going to play Scrap Heap Scrounger. Maybe they have a removal spell for him? Scavenger Grounds. Lord of the Accursed. Okay. Huh. Lord of the Accursed is pretty good. I could have braided an attack for 3. Or I could unlicensed their Lord of the Accursed. Oh, what's up, Siggy? How's it going, man? I think I like that. I think I like pushing here. Maybe, let me see if they want to trade Lord of the Accursed for Scrap Heap Scrounger. I'm also fine with that. No blocks, okay. So now that we're in post-combat, main phase, I think I play Heart of Kirin. You're trying to brew a non-blue-white control deck? Yeah, that, it's kind of hard to do. This deck is a good option. I think I'm going to play... I think I'm going to play Heart of Kirin. I think that lets us get in for the most damage this next turn if they don't... Okay, sweet. I'm glad I held my Chain Whirler, kind of. The Lord of the Accursed kind of puts a damper on that. Alright, oh, cool. So land is pretty good. Land lets us go Scrap Heap Scrounger. Crew the Heart of Kirin. And attack for 7. Alright. Here, I'm going to abrade the Lord of the Accursed. Because it takes the same amount of damage off as if they didn't have it. So they might. Oh, no plays, huh? Well, that is good for us, hopefully. Let's crew with the Whirler. Attack with all creatures. Do we win? Alright, Vraska's Contempt, Heart of Kirin. Alright. So they take 6. Go to 5. And we've got some good attacks next turn. Yep, alright. So they concede that one. So we went 3-2. You came up with Abzan Midrange. Do you want to send me a list, Siggy? We can take a look at it. So what we do is, I think we're doing this now, where we have our $1 level patrons on the Discord to do a post-game review. Correct me if I'm wrong there. But we will take a look at Siggy's deck. So I'm going to bring the chat over here into screen and make that a little bigger. So lands, regular Abzan lands, sure. 4 Resplendent Angel, that's the 3/3 that gives you lifelink. This is just, oh yeah, this is the first draft. Knight of Malice, Shalai, Voice of Plenty, 3 Lyra Dawn, Knight of Grace. Oh yeah, so you're using the Knight combo. Knights and Angels, 4 Blossoming Defense, 3 Fatal Push, 3 Cast Down, and 3 Vraska's Contempt. Okay. In my experience so far, Cast Down has not been the best removal spell. Like, look at your deck. You're playing, it hits a lot of the, like, lower creatures. You're just not going to get as many, like, you can't hit the big stuff that's actually going to kill you aside from, like, Gear Hulks. But Cast Down is pretty good against Steel Leaf Champion. It's not legendary. I might want to change the, maybe just go like to 2 Cast Down and 4 Contempts. I think 4 Contempts is like really important. I don't know if you were here for our last match against let's see here, the round 4. In round 4 we played against a red black. It was a red black mirror, but they were like a bigger red black deck. They had Karns and such. And they were playing Vraska's Contempt. Like they made their mana base a little bit worse to be able to cast Vraska's Contempt. But yeah, I think the mana base looks fine. I think there might be an argument to have at least one of each basic. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're hamstringed by the cards that you own. You might want to use one of each basic as a way to make sure your mana's fine with Field of Ruin. That's one thing I like about this red-black deck that we were playing tonight, is that it does have the basic Swamp, which is pretty important with people playing a bunch of Field of Ruins. So, but yeah, Siggy, give it a shot. Let me know how it goes. I would love to hear from you on that. So, to close out the video, thanks everyone for watching tonight. You can visit patreon.com/thetrophymages to help sponsor us. Make sure you check out all of the other content from Constructive Criticism, the regular Constructive Criticism podcast, limited time only, and common knowledge. All podcasts about Pauper, Limited, and the main podcast. So we're also sponsored by Inked Gaming. So if you go and visit inkedgaming.com for all your gaming needs, use our coupon code CCMTG10. We get a kickback on that. They are sponsors of us, and we really appreciate that. So thanks everyone for joining us tonight. Have a great evening, and we will see you tomorrow with Spencer. I'm not sure what he'll be playing, maybe some Arena, but make sure you tune in for that. Have a great night, everyone. See ya.